What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be about the Houston Rockets and the expectations for this season. First off, let's start off with John Wall. He looks pretty good. The few preseason games that he's played, he's looked healthy, he's looked explosive. John Wall's probably gonna have a pretty solid season. He is 30 and he's been out for like a year and a half, close to 2 years. But honestly, I feel like he can have a very good year. I see him getting maybe like 25 and 10, 25 points, 10 assists this season. I see him being very productive on the defensive side. And I hope he can develop his shooting. He's not that good of a shooter. He's maybe a little bit better than Westbrook from the three-point line. So we'll see how that goes. James Harden. I don't know what's going on with James. There's so many reports going on saying he was at a strip club without a mask. He broke COVID protocols. He's getting fined. And then there was something about COVID. He's got to be cleared for COVID. And he could be fined almost $590,000 a game every game he misses. And he's posting stuff on his story saying, I was at the strip club for a friend's promotion or a girl's manager, something like that. And it's just a mess. It's just a bloody mess. Harden, it's obvious that Harden wants Houston to trade him. It's obvious that he wants Houston to do that. But that's honestly not going to happen. They were saying more reports were coming now saying that Brooklyn is increasing, but we're not going to get KD and Kyrie. We could get Spencer Dinwiddie, LeVert, Allen, all the decent players, the prospect players. But man, I say roll with it. If I'm the Houston GM, I don't know his name, Rafael Stone, I think it is. Keep Harden. Do not trade him for some average players that are going to come and go, be with us for a year or two, maybe 3, and then bounce. That's not worth it. Keep Harden as long as possible. All right. Wait till COVID is cleared up for him. Once that's done, the fines for the COVID protocol with no mask, let him pay that fine. Keep Harden. Keep him. Do not trade him. Let him complain, let him whine, let him do whatever he's going to do. He'll just embarrass himself the more that he does this. Eventually, he's going to stop and just play basketball. So if I'm Rafael Stone, hold on to Harden until the season starts going and start getting in rhythm, start getting in shape. This man looked like Rick Ross in the damn preseason game. He did not look good. He was big, looking like Kendrick Perkins and Rick Ross, man. He didn't look in shape. But honestly, Harden is going to have to just deal with this, man. He's not going anywhere anytime soon. So we got to hold on to that dude, for real. And the other pieces with Daniel House, that weird thing with the bubble and the girlfriend, or he broke the bubble rules, which is just ridiculous, but understandable. But Daniel House is an average player. He's solid. Wood, that dude from Detroit, he's a young, long, fresh 4. That dude's pretty solid. I don't know much about him. I think his name is Christian Wood. And he's a young guy from Detroit who looks pretty good. He looks like a pretty good player. And we could have him for a minute. I kind of wondered about him. Who the heck is this guy? What? And apparently he looks like a pretty good piece. So Wood's going to get better. DeMarcus Cousins hopefully will get healthier as the season goes on, just like John Wall. And the bench, of course, we got Eric Gordon still. He's entering his 13th NBA season. So keep him on the bench. Just keep Daniel House at the 3. Don't put Gordon in there. I didn't really like Gordon when we had Westbrook, Harden, and Gordon. I didn't like all 3 of them starting. I just didn't. I feel like hold that lineup on the bench. Let Gordon sit on the bench. Even with Chris Paul, when he was playing with us, they would throw Gordon in the starting lineup sometimes. That did not look good. I don't like seeing Gordon at the 3. I just don't. He's he's an average 2. Like, he's not a big 2. He's a pretty small guy, but he's built. But I don't keep Gordon to the 3. And I forget who else do we have. I don't know. I don't understand why we cut Gerald Green. What was that about? We signed him for what, 2 weeks? Literally 2 weeks? And we cut him? Like, did he argue with somebody? Did he tell somebody off? Did he violate something? I don't understand how you sign a player who's not only from Houston, but he played for us for a few years, and they cut him in 2 weeks. Like, what's the logic in that? Like, he's a solid 2. He's an explosive 2. Like, that made no sense. I was pissed off about that. That made no sense at all. So, honestly, to be blunt and brutally honest with my expectations with the Rockets, I'll be surprised if we get the 5th seed. Like, if we crack, I see us getting the 6th to 8th seed. 6th seed at the top. And I'll be surprised if we make it to the second round. Honestly. I expect us to lose the first round. 3rd seed's probably going to be Denver, Clippers, Mavericks. I expect Dallas to go off this year with Luka and Porzingis. Houston, man, is probably going to make the playoffs, but they're not going to make much noise. They might play Utah first round. But with Harden whining about everything and trying to get his way out of Houston. And I hope John Wall plays well. Cousins plays well. But I see us getting out first round, making the 6th seed. So we ain't winning no championship. That's for damn sure. Lakers will probably win it again. I expect them to win it again. Warriors, because Thompson's out. I would expect Warriors and Lakers conference finals, but Thompson's out, so the Warriors are out of the finals race, I believe. And it's probably going to be, this time, the Lakers and Clippers Western Conference Finals. Hopefully, we'll see that matchup. And the Clippers don't choke against Denver again. But Lakers are probably going to win it again. LeBron's still in his prime. AD is in his prime. They got even better players. I forgot who else they got. They got they lost Howard. Oh, they got Marc Gasol. Wow, Marc Gasol's better than Dwight Howard. They really got that dude. Former Defensive Player of the Year. Even though Howard was the MVP, I believe, but Marc Gasol right now at the end of his career is better than Howard is right now. So yeah, Lakers are probably gonna win it all. What a time to be a Houston sports fan, Like, look at the dysfunctional organization that's going on with the Rockets so far. The handling with James Harden, like, Rockets are, who knows? The Texans, Bill O'Brien blew up the whole team. First start off with Hopkins. Now that's another video. Once I start talking about the Texans, once the season's up, then I'll talk about the Texans. But Bill O'Brien blowing up the team. And, I don't want to get into that. The Astros with the cheating scandal. We still won. All you fans that aren't from Houston, I get it. I get the smoke. But as a Houston fan, I'm a rep. And we 2017 World Series champions. But we cheated. It is what it is. But you're going to have that attached to our brand for the Astros cheating, Rockets with Harden drama, Texans, Bill O'Brien blowing it all up. Like, all we got is the Houston Cougars college basketball. Like, I believe they're ranked number 5 right now. Like, they're doing very good. So Houston fans, don't lose hope with all the professionals, dysfunctional organizations with the Rockets, Texans, and Astros. Look forward to the Houston Cougars basketball, college basketball. We can make some noise there. And yeah, that's what Houston fans have to look forward to, is Houston Cougars college basketball, which isn't bad. They've always been good. Every year they've been competitive. But Rockets, don't expect much from them, man. Make the playoffs, get bounced first round. Yeah, that concludes this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate every like, every comment. it just motivates me to keep going. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.